Welcome, Gooners and Goonettes, to another gaming episode.
And our non-binary Gooneteros.
Yeah, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I heard it was a wholesome game. So
yeah, very wholesome game. I mean, you can already tell by the music. Everything's so ditzy, so fun. It reminds you of every anime that appeals to girls.
Yeah, you watch anime?
No, I don't.
Okay, then. So we're in for a ride. There was a warning message in the beginning saying that if we're not okay with disturbing content, then we shouldn't play the game.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's a red herring because this game is just so positive. I have a very hard time believing this is about anything dark or anything disturbing.
Yeah, let's just start the game.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
All right, let's go ahead.
Start a new game.
I can't see.
This man is struggling. Hold on.
Oh.
It's all. Yeah, there we go.
All right, okay. New game. Do you hear that sparkle sound? How can you ever believe? All right.
Doesn't really matter. Steve.
Let's see how Steve does. Steve is one of my favorite names. No idea why. Hey.
Wait, this. I'll do the.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
I see an annoying girl running towards you from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anything. Any attention she may draw to herself. I'm having a hard time reading. English is my second language, despite learning it first.
I think you can hit the space bar too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That girl. Oops. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long, and you're just like, fuck it, why not?
That's so you, bro.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would just get tired of waiting up.
Yeah.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Yeah. Was that good enough?
Yeah, that was good.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Steve.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's just embarrassing.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
It's very anime.
Yeah. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Steve, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
Let's go.
I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I have to focus on school. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Weeb. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't keep me worrying about you.
All right. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself keep getting lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. It's weird.
I'm surprised too, man.
I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything in her head.
Ooh.
School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? She must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, ...
No what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Is this her way of, flirting?
I think she's just autistic.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Hell yeah.
Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was... I'm having a stroke. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one... should I go?
Just keep going.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. But we don't remember what we even said because I skipped over it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Ooh woo.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay, let's go. It's so fun making that noise.
Yay! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Wasn't even that good. It was gluten-free.
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
I can see the future. I'm psychic. Trust me. As they all say, trust me, bro. But I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door, and the music stops. And it begins.
Hey. I like this beat. Oh, yeah. Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Ugh, gross. Yeah.
That's you.
I glanced around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? About a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Steve, what a nice surprise. I don't even know what voices I'm doing for everybody. It's gonna be random as fuck.
This is ridiculous. Like, I hope they can see the screen because you have what appears to be a MILF on the left.
She's a MILF? I don't see it.
Let me cook.
For high school standards,
yeah,
maybe?
Just let me cook.
Okay.
All right, and then we have what appears to be a minor or a Chris Hansen bait. And and then you have what appears to be...
another MILF.
Not quite.
Not
This
quite.
one will probably you can see the purple in her eyes. You know how the British would say, "Don't shoot until you see the white of their eyes." You can see the purple of hers. But anyways, she's a woman, so her eyes are up there. So
Do their hair colors match their eye color? Well, I can't see the girl on the very left.
Yeah, do the buttons match the coat?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Steve, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Huh. ... All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry?
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize, and I don't think anyone would ever recognize her, but...
Yeah.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Probably is.
Or a minor. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori, so a minor cupcake maker.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. It's so funny.
I'll tell you later.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
Oh, and it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Steve.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league.
Can't just say that.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little scammy, probably. But let's see. You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Steve. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki wraps a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah!
Natsuki lifts the fool off the tray, to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Wow.
How?
Love that.
How perfect.
You just burp.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! It's so stupid. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica. I follow.
It's delicioso.
Ay, Kiryuko, papi. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Where's this going?
I don't know.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Foreshadowing?
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
She's flirting already.
Nah. I'm not trying to see Chris Hansen. All right, no. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Initiation drugs, probably. Okay, I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you dummy.
All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
She's like a tsundere. You ever watch enough anime to know what that is?
No.
It's like the girl that hates the fact that she loves you.
You know, I've had a couple girls like that, so that's definitely weird. But anyways, we don't get into that. All right, so Yuri. All right,
keep going.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading must not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
Of course. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Nice.
Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know... To be honest, I can't stand all... It feels like nothing but arguing the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I forgot her voice. It was like the... Monica really is a great leader.
You sound like every white woman.
Basically.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club, I guess.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Hell yeah.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Steve, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking.
Oh, dang. She a
Natsuki's
weeb.
head suddenly perks up, an emphasis on the perk. It looks like she really wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I
All
spoke
that
without
riz, bro.
thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep, psychological elements really immerse me as well.
Deep.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Well, yeah,
That was a mouthful.
yeah, no,
Damn.
But like that makes sense because like, you know, I did not expect the caterpillar to get fat at the end of the Very Hungry Caterpillar. So literature.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with The Rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Ooh, why is she that's weird.
Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
She's gonna choke her.
Interesting.
We'll see what happens.
This is a school.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki,
she
you
is
write
cute,
your
though.
own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet, huh?
No. I understand. It's just like changing voices. It's just like... It's all over the place. Yeah. I understand how Natsuki feels. I'm trying to go for like a Vegeta kind of like sound.
Who?
Vegeta.
What is that?
Dragon Ball Z? You've never watched Dragon Ball?
No idea.
Bruh.
No, I don't watch anime.
Okay, we gotta stop playing this and play Dragon Ball instead.
Okay, alright.
No, just kidding.
Another
Let's
time.
keep going. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you just share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Is this bitch really volunteering another person to do something?
Yeah, she's the president.
Crazy.
Miss President.
Damn, we got like a Danica Trump here. All right.
Let's go.
Yuri. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Dot. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Steve?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there, there's still one problem.
What? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been in my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced you to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
Oh, wait, that's me. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Steve?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's just like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Ooh la la. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, and they gain 4 inches in height.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori?
It's okay, we're all having strokes here.
All right, it's okay. All right, Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more. Steve.
That's me. Steve, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That's you now.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel that anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Steve, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! I like how I said that before she had the text showed up.
Yeah.
I just guessed that shit.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica.
Wait, stop here. Who's your favorite so far?
My lawyer has advised me to think before I answer this question. I'm gonna go with the purple hair one.
Purple one?
Is that Yuri?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I just noticed too that Monica is the only one with a white name.
Yeah.
Like Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri.
Well, yeah, Monica.
But Yuri's like a Russian name too, right?
What is?
Yuri.
Yeah. Yuri Gagarin. Oh yeah, fun fact. Yuri Gagarin was the first American in space. So yes, you can 100% fact check that true story that I just made up right now. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Let's go.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls, if not all of them. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
We're finally gonna do shit.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
It's time to write a poem.
Oh, shit.
You gotta read that shit.
All right, so, Brian, are we going emo or hopeful?
We gotta read this first.
All right, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, all right. I want all these bitches fighting over me, so let's figure this out.
So, like, are we gonna aim for one girl? Do we want to get like equal for everybody, so that it's kind of like you have options, you know?
Well, that depends. Are we specifying, or are we building a roster?
It's all you, man. You're the one
Oh,
playing.
me?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Monica's not on there, so I'm guessing she's not like an option.
No, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
she's too high up there because.
My long history of dating, I've always dated one at a time and never multiple, so I'm gonna go with
That's
one.
good.
So let's go with Yuri.
Yes. Yuri.
All right.
Okay.
So Yuri is a how should I say this?
She likes horror.
Yes, she is a intellectual, as the kids say. So nightgown, because she's gonna be reading horror in her nightgown,
Let's
right?
see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, Natsuki jump.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Perhaps. You know, my lawyer has advised me not to click this answer. And this one too. I can't click that one. Tragedy. There we go. Ah, shit. All right. So whoever jumps.
I guess you really don't know her like that.
Okay.
You should go against like what your instincts tell you.
All right. My instincts tell me that happiness will be the next one. So let's pick desire. Let's
there
go.
we go.
Let's go. That's good. All right, desire. So let's think of synonyms, as they're called. Synonyms of desire. So
this is pretty hard. I really don't
embrace.
know.
Shit.
All
right. Unrestrained, because poets.
Ooh.
Let's
okay,
go.
there we go.
Yes.
I feel like she has all the kinky ones.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Essence, maybe. Let's go.
Essence.
Yeah. Effulgence. That.
Effulgent.
This is effulgent.
Effulgent. I'm not. Maybe I'm dyslexic, but I read that wrong.
Don't worry. I'm with the kids.
Yuri likes the big words, so I
yeah.
guess that's probably a good
Yeah,
one.
and after image is just a compound word. Let's go.
There
yes.
we go.
Entropy. Easy.
Woo.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy money.
Easy.
Money. Suicide. Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
These words are getting kind of like fucked up now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I may be Clay getting into a relationship with Hannah Baker, so watch out.
Yeah.
All right, not Valentine, but Massacre. Let's go!
Massacre.
All right, this bitch is probably gonna kill us all in the
my
literature
God.
club. Okay. Disarray. Let's go.
Yay.
All right, Vivacious. Ooh.
I don't think it would be that.
Oh, that's a
Let's say, like,
special. That's a special word. Vivacious.
Maybe melancholy?
Melancholy. Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
melancholy.
Unstable. There. Oh my God. All
This
right.
girl's full of red
Brian,
flags.
we're about to have our big titty goth girl summer. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited, man.
All right. Yeah. Well,
She had all the toxic traits, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we live for.
I hope to be. I can't say that joke because it would get us banned.
Okay.
But I will tell you later. Okay, Brian.
You should pick the poopy.
Poopy. Shit. Okay. All right. Intellectual. That's
Cheeks.
her.
Oh.
All right, and then it's gonna be anxiety because this bitch probably has anxiety. Yep.
Yeah.
She does. Every bitch in the world has anxiety. All right.
Horror.
So
That's the easy one.
what is horror?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So defeat because she seems depressed.
Nah.
What the hell? Why did that bitch say? Okay.
Because she's defeated.
Yuri's
Yuri's getting too close to the words.
Fester.
Okay.
Like if she gets close to the
Depression.
words, then that's it.
No.
Okay.
I just don't know why she's like so far off to the right.
Yeah.
And
Judgment.
like with a Filipino accent with tenacious, they pronounce it like tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Do you have tennis shoes for a tennis match?
Nah.
All right.
Okay.
Hi.
It's me. It's
Okay.
me, bro.
Yep.
Unless you want to do it.
No, I'm not ready to transition. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi again, Steve. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Hell
I
yeah.
was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out.
Hell yeah. Thanks for keeping your promise, Steve. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
It's manga, bro. Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated Monica. You had me thinking about manga, and I said, all right. So swiftly defeated Natsuki plops down in her seat.
Taylor swiftly defeated.
Oh my God, yeah. It's me. Hi, I'm Natsuki. It's me.
Don't worry, guys. Steve always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Or funna.
That's crazy. Crazy work, Steve. All right.
Hey, why is Steve a lowercase s? Oh, he helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Oh, this guy's a simp, bro.
Sayori, that's just because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Steve can become good friends too?
Girlfriend and boyfriend. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Bruh, she down bad.
Oh, yeah? Well, wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
It's the Holy Bible.
It's the Quran.
You gonna put money on that?
Alhamdulillah.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. And we could,
Ooh la la.
discuss it if you wanted.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of discussion, lot.
There's gonna be a lot of pegging involved.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll both be on the same page, if you know what I mean. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Little does she know I can't read. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read into this. I enthusiastically take the book. I have no idea what it says because I can't read.
Phew.
And far between.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery discussion in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression as she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, probably for her manga.
Oh, yeah.
Callback. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
Oh, here we go.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. I wonder what she's thinking. Sorry? I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Oh, damn, she's down bad.
Oh, yeah? She's looking at you like she's trying to seduce you, you know?
Yeah. She's looking at me the same way nuns, the same way the priests look at the little boys.
Oh, bro.
No. Alright. That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? I ask because I'm a complete idiot.
Yeah, Steve's got negative Riz.
The Riz is not in the room with us.
Nah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant, ... I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go, because I'm oblivious. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyways?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Oh, she is Russian.
That's
crazy.
Yes. Niet. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. All right.
I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Sounds kind of hot.
Maybe she saw this is her like autobiography or something.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Maybe her last name is Markov.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri,
that was a giggle, though.
Yuri, not so gently, giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Steve?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for, man.
Exactly, yeah, watch out. Yeah.
It's just that those kind of stories,
Yep.
they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought they made it out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything, as I try to validate her.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's like a literature club, after all.
That's true. In fact,
I might as well get started reading, right? You know, ACT's coming up, or Japanese equivalent of ACT.
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right?
Oh, hell no.
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue.
Nice.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. You know, fun fact, one of my ex-girlfriends, we would read all the time. Yeah. And I know exactly this feeling. We're like, you're reading, where you kind of, you know how when you read, you get stuck into a book and you start visualizing it as if it's a movie?
So I haven't read a book in a while.
Okay, that's fair. but like back when you read books, like, you know how like it kind of felt like you were like watching a movie come to life?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, I must be acoustic then.
Yeah.
Because that's the PC word, acoustic. Mm-hmm. But anyways, my girlfriend and I would, at the time, would read. And, yeah, we were just reading, but we were always aware of each other. So yeah. It was kind of like a weird thing, because like with like the phone, it's kind of easier to get sucked into. But like reading, you have to like still engage with the world to like a exhaustive extent. But anyways, let's continue. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Literally. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book.
Oh, is she staring straight at you?
Oh man, she's looking at me.
Oh dang.
Yeah. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Oh, never mind.
Oh shit.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I had a girlfriend that apologized way too much.
You have a lot of girlfriends, I guess.
Too many.
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk and towards up against Yuri's and then hold my book more between the two of them. Epic gamer moment.
Oh,
Epic gamer moment.
Let's see what happens. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ooh la la.
Dang.
Where's everyone else?
They're just in the same room.
Oh, okay.
He's just imagining all this shit.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here.
Here. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Come on, man. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forearm.
Forearm. That's a weird way to turn the page.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. That's so romantic.
Yeah.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than penguins before.
He's like jacking off with his left hand. You're like, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yep. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
Are you ready, kids?
Eh?
To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second.
Wow.
I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, he just like winked at me. Like, bro, it's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, I think to myself, I made the right move.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. We continue reading.
She just like stared at us. Or you.
Yeah. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I actually did this with one of my exes. It's very nice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is so relatable.
Oh my god, this is Sayori's voice.
Like, honestly,
she's like watching from afar. Oh my god.
Honestly, I think Natsuki keeps her manga inside the closet so she can hypothetically come out of the closet every time she grabs manga.
Oh.
Fucking wordsmith. I am the voice of a generation.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Okay.
I wonder what's in that closet, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Maybe.
We will continue the first chapter in silence.
Oh my god.
Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Ooh. Well, I'm glad they're on the same page, right, Brian?
Let's go.
Alright. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter effervescently over to her side as she catches it fastidiously under her own thumb.
You're just like adding words now.
ACT word, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds you of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. If she's not like, it's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see. Oh, it's back to the normal view.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But Steve, it's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I just really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. ... I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. ... I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Saved by the
Just
bell.
one thought.
Or saved by the monicas.
See. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do something more. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I'll be ready read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a little bit, you know?
I feel your accent's getting better.
Yeah.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I'll stand up. I'll make a mental note of when I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica. You like that? Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where
Are you
I
switching
sit.
the pronunciation like every other time?
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Ooh. Who should we show the poem to first? Monica?
Monica.
Or Yuri?
All right.
Sayori?
I want to say the.
We're going to do the best for last, or what?
No.
We're going to do the best
So this
first.
way, in case the other girls get creeped out, Yuri can kind of defend us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her.
Wink, wink.
I can trust her opinion, to be fair.
Hell yeah.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Question mark. Did I say that out loud?
Ooh. Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face.
Ooh. He's gonna hate me.
Great voice there. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Ooh, good. Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Silence. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell.
As she makes up and tries to lie to me.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Backhanded compliment.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writings is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Very, very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both that the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Nice. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Like a haiku.
Yay. Oh my god. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to me, herself, or even Natsuki.
Think she got beef with her?
Nah, she's probably vegan.
Nah.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Fuck yes.
It took a second for me to process what she said.
Yeah. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, ain't this supposed to be a literature club?
Wait, I'm gonna read this shit. Okay. Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Yo, can we appreciate how hard of a bar that is? I flicker back.
Oh, yeah?
God damn. Something tells her her light won't be flickering for very long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you can click out of the poem now.
Yeah.
There we go. ... I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is kind of pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even
I'm
though
so
it's
wet
short,
right now.
it was real descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Yes! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Steve.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose he did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
That's a big word. I honestly don't know what
She's a lot of
symbolically
big
means.
words, man.
Yeah. This person must have done real good on the SAT.
Are you doing like Forrest Gump impressions? They lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Well, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
No. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. Fucking enjoyed it. I'm going to do my best for you, Steve.
That's my good girl. Oh, wait. Me too.
Me too. Me too.
Okay,
so
we probably don't want to show it to the minors, so let's go with mine.
Well, you gotta get her eventually, though, because
You know what?
just click on it, bro. Oh wait,
All right.
okay. This now a different voice. So,
Huh?
Steve, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? What? Harsh.
She's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
Yes. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put some effort in. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Exclamation mark.
Painful to think about? ...
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
And she's right.
She's dumb.
All right.
Okay, wait, I gotta read this shit though. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Has she ever seen the inside of a Boeing 747? We can do all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people race. They are competitive racers. I was recently notified that that is not how that's a proper way to say racer, not race.
I like your analysis.
Exactly.
It takes me back to AP literature.
Yeah.
In high school.
Yeah.
But there's probably some kind of deep meaning behind this.
No, exactly. Like, it's honestly, it's got to be one of those art forms where like it's only recognized after they die, kind of like Van Gogh, where like you realize, oh, he was a mad genius, and they're gonna be thinking, oh my goodness, how do we not know that eagles can fly? Like, for God's sake, our national
maybe
animal
these
is
are
the
like
eagle.
metaphors. Like she's not talking about eagles and monkeys and crickets and horses and whatnot.
Right. This could be indicative of something more cosmic. Right.
Yeah. We'll find out. We'll see.
Yeah,
what
deep
happens.
thinker with pink hair, probably the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard as fuck.
Especially if you crumple it up and like throw it at someone.
Yeah.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess more went into it like than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Condescending bitch.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Entitled to. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone really is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You know, nothing ever bad comes from people who are proud.
Let's go. Okay, so there's two more.
All right.
So we going for the best friend or the
Well,
president?
keep in mind we'll be walking home with Sayori, so we can talk about it later.
Oh. Hi, Steve. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. I think she's literally always listening. But
Yeah, no, she's like the NSA.
yeah, I don't trust her.
She's
but-
the MKA. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Not sure why, though. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. As she leans in.
Don't worry, Steve. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Steve. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it.
Ooh,
Ooh. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's facts. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
We're cooked.
Dang. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Oh, that's you.
And I'm sure I'm nowhere
bro.
near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing, baby girl. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. Like anal.
I'd love to try her new things. If you know what I mean.
Wait, that's me. That's the best way to that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Why are we laughing?
Okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. She's gonna be good.
She sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. She's gonna be better than Natsuki.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
She's kind of bad though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
She a baddie?
she a baddie.
I'm a baddie because I'm doing the voice.
She's a baddie that could be a tratty.
Oh yeah. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall.
Oh, hell no. Go ahead.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. I almost said retinas, but my retinas. Always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. wait, we gotta finish this shit. I was looking out. Okay, calm down. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Scoutmaster Peters, is that you?
I'm dying. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
You gotta do the Forrest Gump thing, bro.
All right, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Wait, that's me. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
Go ahead.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? The giggle? The giggle?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it's some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to be talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
This message is brought to you by Verizon Wireless.
Who shouldn't? Or this is you.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, we gotta do the voice. This is a good poem, Steve. Are you sure it's your first time?
I'll go easy on you.
Ooh.
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, wait, this is you.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that don't mean
you will be.
I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Steve. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that really only good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. You crazy bitch. Then again,
I am.
Michelle, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. Oh. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Ooh.
That'll be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then, partner.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
All right, what's the over under that this is gonna be good or a complete piece of garbage?
I think it's gonna be in the middle.
I think it's gonna be above average.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm like really bad at this.
Yeah, so whenever it tells you that they're not that good at something, they're actually
usually pretty good,
fucking
yeah.
good at it.
Except for Natsuki, she's just like,
Yeah.
I'm so good at this, and it sucked ass.
For a while,
yeah.
I thought you said the other gamer word and not ski.
Not. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see it.
We'll see about that.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a fucking secret, but I fucking trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Just want some breakfast.
This poem is brought to you by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn right. I liked it.
I like this song too. Like I think every they do different variations of the same song for everyone's poems.
And it's very easy to notice when the music's gone. I'm guessing as the game progresses, where it gets darker, the music will get kind of darker and more somber, or it'll just cease entirely.
We'll see.
Because we can't have this shit talking like.
Anyways, let's get to breakfast. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a
Yes, I
yes or no
can.
question. You know what? Shut up, bitch.
Fuck you.
Honestly, I wish
Wait.
you could. I wish you did more.
I forgot to do it last night. That's what
Just
she
like
said.
me. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that is a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Fuck you.
You should more, sweetheart. Otherwise, we wouldn't be fighting over the kid. And you know, you made Dorothy cry.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. That got me going.
I made eggs and toast.
I'd like to make your eggs and toast. Even
Okay.
though you were late here to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
You're not you when you're hungry. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah. But next time I won't forget.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it then.
Let's go.
Phew.
Damn, that's a
I
long
guess that's
fucking day.
everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there just ain't no way people can stand my poems up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My hands land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
I'm smiling.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
I think Natsuki is what America likes to call the child that we're trying not to leave behind.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or anything?
There was no symbolism.
Eagles can fly! It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
And just being an eagle who can't fly no more.
No, Mo.
How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Ain't no way this bitch has pink eyebrows in addition to the pink hair. There's just no way.
She dyed it.
Okay, continue.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
Nobody did.
Sayori liked it. And Steve did too.
He did not.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Wait. Hold on a second. What anime does this? Is this Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I think so.
Your heart for the cause. Yeah, she's doing Your Heart for the Cause.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, that's what we in the industry call a text to world.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
She's gonna say the gamer
And
word.
Steve liked my poem too, you know.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up and the music stops.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress her new memory, Yuri.
That's not what I... Ooh, you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Steve appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh man, we got a cat fight coming.
Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Steve started showing up.
And we are moving up to PG-13. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with it, man.
All right, wonderful.
Let's go for this.
We may need to find a trusted adult for me because I can't process this kind of stuff.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys.
It reminds me of my parents.
That's you.
Suddenly, both girls run towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Steve. She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
She's got a point.
The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Eagles can fly!
Wait. Hold on a second, just to make sure eagles can fly, right?
Yes.
Okay,
All right. Gotta make that clear.
You know, we have confirmed that eagles can fly, thanks to Natsuki,
Oh, yeah.
the ever-enlightened poet.
Help me explain that to her, Steve.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Steve?
Meanwhile, I had understood 2 words.
Well,
How did I get dragged into this into the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be.
We got some
of course,
choices.
It's we.
Who are we choosing?
Oh God. All right, so it's not going to be this bitch because, you know, I cannot believe how she's still shorter than Yuri based on the pedestal that she's standing on. So that's kind of wild.
Maybe she's even shorter than that. She's just standing on like a platform or something.
Yeah, but it's kind of cute when like you get like the little people that are on a stool and they're like at height size. That's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, I love equality. But anyways,
So-
we're not gonna be a little bitch and say help me, Sayori. So I want to go with Yuri.
Okay, we're gonna go with Yuri.
Natsuki. Oh, and the music ends for dramatic effect.
Wow.
You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean.
Oh, this is a bop.
You goddamn bitch. Yeah. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poems seriously.
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're just still putting feelings into it and it becomes something real personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened by you when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far.
Fuck you.
You know what, sweetheart? We have had this, and our lawyer has told us it's time to divorce. But anyways, Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? It's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she don't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me to have to look at all your faces right now.
Damn.
Damn.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her
Damn,
hand
bro.
and throws it in the trash.
Kobe.
Like some condescending, stuck-up bitch. But I've known a couple. But
Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly, with extra ginger, approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Sigh.
Everything all right, sweetheart?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. That bitch who stormed out, she's honestly, she reacted too strongly, and I think you were being quite reasonable. I don't think any less of you.
Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Steve. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of the club now.
It's nothing, sweetheart.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So...
Eh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Exclamation mark. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, you hear?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
This bitch returned.
Steve, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Reverse puberty.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's called the reverse Michael Jackson. Hee hee.
Wouldn't it just be called the Michael Jackson?
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that got that vitiligo that Uncle Ruckus is talking about. No relation.
And that, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I need to learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those that I want to impress. I know. I nod to myself with a newfound determination and gumption.
Steve, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. I don't know why. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Oh, I miss the good times. I like what I can remember. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it, no, neither.
Wow, it's a beautiful home.
About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often around these parts?
No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. Yet. I just wanted your opinion, and that's all. I can see why they both make good friends with you.
For you, Steve, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
Let's.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, because if I pat her on the head, that might be kind of demeaning. But it's alright, I've learned I'm more progressive now. But anyways, I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes, because I get into a lot of deep shit if I told her what I really thought. But anyways,
where's this going?
I don't know.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this! Yeehaw!
That was a very long first day, but I feel like this is a good stopping point for episode 1.
All right. Yeah, that
what do you think
good.
of the game so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you don't have to do the Forrest Gump impression right now. Like,
no, but it's it's actually kind of soothing when I talk like this, because honestly, I feel like a Southern gentleman who just raised I can't say that anymore, but I feel like a Southern gentleman who's just had some moonshine and had a date with my daughter, so it just feels good.
Oh shit!
Because as you know,
okay, this is a good stopping point.
We like to keep things like physics. It's all relativity.
Okay, see you guys in episode 2. This was the Broccoli Gaming Channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.